There it is. You just heard me like fucking like scream real quick. Haha! It's 2020. You're watching the Machine Room podcast. Can you hear me over this loud ass freaking music? I'm here. It is I, Naztradamix, and to the stage right, it's HammerofVenus. There's gonna be a lot of frames dropping here because my computer can't handle stuff right now.
Yes.
I just found out, and I never knew, that there's I have a data limit or some shit like that. And all these years that I did this, I finally reached the limit. So, cheers to that.
Yes. But how? That's a lot of porn.
How is a good question because I'm never here, okay? I will say like maybe the stream does a lot, but I doubt it. I think it's because my mother uses the computer a lot. And her ass is always home. So I pay for something and she's basically like using it up.
That's what moms do.
That's the story. She even told it to my own girl. She said, when I look at my son, I just see money signs. I was like, thanks, Mom.
That's harsh.
I know what I'm worth. Dinero.
Just paying them bills.
Just paying the damn bills. God damn it. Welcome to the Machine Room podcast. It is the first of 2020. We just jumped into the new decade.
And a new decade, a new year, a new month.
That's right. A new day, a new second. Right now, as we speak, another second.
But not a new week.
Not a new week, not yet. And I can't. Tomorrow's my Friday. I'm excited.
Nice.
Yes.
I had really hoped that 2020 was going to start on a Sunday because that just would have been cool.
Right? That would have been dope.
Been like so much new.
But it didn't, those bastards. Damn you, 2020. Damn you. And over here in Chicago, though, all I've been hearing about today is the first of the year and weed is legal in Chicago. Even though, to tell you the truth, it makes no difference because people have been smoking weed like crazy no matter what.
Yeah, but it's great to see the people that smoke it once it's legal. Like, you go into like a weed shop in Colorado and it's like you see old people in there and you see people with their kids and stuff. You're like, wow, right on. Like, people really come together over this shit. And like no one's fighting. They're all happy and in a good mood. It's awesome.
Everybody at work has been doing it, especially through the vaping thing. I can't.
Why?
At work, I can't. It's just weird.
You can't smoke at work or get high at work?
No, you could because, like I said, everybody does it. But
no, but I'm saying you don't like to do it at work.
It's just look whenever I do it, and yes, people, I have done it before. Whenever I do it, I like to be at the comfort of my own home or like somewhere comfortable. Yes. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at work,
I totally agree.
This is what happens when I get under the influence. Time slows down.
True.
Extremely.
This is true.
I don't like the idea that me being at work ends up me being like in this internal limbo at work, you know, like it's never ending. Like I could wait for the plane to like fucking come into the gate, and I bullshit you not, something that'd take like maybe like 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes for it to just come in will feel like 30 fucking minutes to me.
Like eternity.
Yes, to the point where and all it does is make me fucking like go crazy and crack up. I'm laughing. I'm like, is this shit ever gonna come in? I got my supervisor screaming at me at one point. He's like, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking he's screaming at me. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What's wrong? But he's yelling at someone that's way past me, all the way down there, to get the fuck out the way.
That's epic.
I'm, doing the loader and bringing things out of the plane and into the plane, and I'm like just on high alert because I just feel like, I don't want to fuck up and shit. It's just, I'm paranoid as hell and I don't like it. But I crack up like crazy because things just become more hilarious.
That's true. It's all true. All of it.
I can't do it. And these guys are like doing it like crazy and I can't do it. I'm just like, I'm good. I'll enjoy that when I'm like at home. And there's a lot of moments that I missed out, like I should have seen something on weed. I should have enjoyed something on weed. But I don't do it a lot because I don't go to it. Unlike other people who are like, I gotta go to it. But it is something that I do enjoy once in a while. Especially with the right people, with your friends. So now it's just like legal here, so everybody's gonna lose their damn mind. I heard, I don't watch the news, but I was told that on the news they showed like all the dispensaries or whatever here would just like blew up today. Like everybody wanted to be like the first ones to get it on the first day and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal.
It is.
They're enjoying it.
I'm glad. That gives me like motivation to come visit more. Because now I'm like, if I run out of shit, I can just go buy some.
I don't know, man. It might be super expensive here.
It's expensive everywhere.
Oh yeah? I don't know. I'm just saying because Chicago is like expensive already as it is, so I'm guessing like, what you mean this much for a bag of that? You see, clearly I don't know nothing about
No, I bought in Colorado, over like $200-$300 worth. So
Gee.
I know what. Yeah, like we did deals. We fucking went hard
At once.
Yeah, at once.
Jesus.
So I know what to expect with dispensaries.
I can't do that at once. Yeah, give me about $500 worth.
But if you don't get as much as you think, it's because of the state tax. The state tax is fucking huge. So you pay a lot into the state tax, but when you're in Colorado, you see that they're using that money for good.
Well, as long as the freaking state uses it for good.
It's true.
I mean, let's
use this
weed money to put it into the school financing or something.
Send people to the moon again. Do that stuff.
Fuck the moon. We gotta go to Mars now.
But go from the moon.
From the moon to Mars, but first, let's make it quicker. Let's make a fucking this device that'll let's create a device and put it near Mars, and then create the other device here, and then just have it fucking like teleport us to that place over there in like light speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I want that.
That's what we gotta work on.
I concur.
Because this planet is going down and we need somewhere else to live.
We're all going to die.
We're all going to die. It was 60 degrees here on Christmas. That shit ain't supposed to happen.
No, and neither is the entire state of California supposed to be on fire all the time.
No, that's not supposed to happen either.
All the time? All the time. It's on fire.
The fuck's going on? Either that or the animals out there blazing up too.
I bet they do.
Having forest orgies and shit.
Nice. Speaking of that, you want to hear something funny?
What up?
It was in art in 8th grade, and I hated the art teacher. She was a total cunt, and she hated me.
fucking cunt. What's her name? No, don't put her on blast.
Mrs. Allen.
Mrs.
Fuck
Allen. Why were you a cunt?
So we had this project where you fold a piece of paper a few times and then you put things in the foreground and then you draw something on the background, and it was supposed to give you depth, like
I
3D.
I thought you said death. I was like, damn, this teacher's pretty fucking.
Cat's death. She's hardcore. So I was like, what can I do to piss her off? And so I drew the background and the foreground completely on fire. And then I had my friend draw up a bunch of animals running away and then like a log on fire. So it looked like a bunch of forest animals running away from a fire. It looked really good as far as art-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But so then you folded it closed. So when she was opening up to grade them, I could tell when she got to mine because her eyes like got this fucking big. She looked right at me. And I was like, oh shit.
You.
And then everybody else, she put them up in the hallway, so people could walk by and see them, but she didn't fucking put mine up there.
Why is she hating?
She was a bitch.
Why is she hating, yo? You know what? You remind me that I had one teacher in high school. What the fuck was her name? I forgot.
Cunty.
I think I remember. Nope. No, wait. Miss Borg, I think it was. Yes, Miss Borg. And my beef with her was that I could have had a fucking, and this is kind of like a stupid kind of beef, but I could have had a freaking straight A. Okay? I could have been straight A, but she gave me that one B.
Bitch.
Yes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, shit. She had some big ass tetas though, so I'll give her that.
Nice.
Yeah. She was that kind of like she was that kind of, what were you? I guess you either call her MILF or cougar. More MILF, maybe MILF. Yeah.
Does she have kids?
She had kids. Yes.
Okay, so she'd be a MILF.
Yeah. What considers a cougar?
A cougar can be both. Like a MILF can be a cougar, but a cougar essentially is like an older woman that likes to fuck, I guess. To be PC. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. As a high schooler, I mean, she could have got it. She could have got it.
It happens all the time now.
I know. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'd like to give a shout out to Danny Adi, who's in the room. Also, Senior Shitlips. And Rex McKinnis screaming out,
Wait.
Jim Kelly.
Yes.
That's a throwback to my stream of me playing Shaolin versus Wu-Tang.
Yes.
You was there.
I was there. I seen it.
You seen it with your own eyes. Welcome, guys, to the first Machine Room podcast of 2020. We're here talking about Celebrate Daniel. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to all you Machine Room people. Sorry, man. I just saw the playback of that whole thing.
Went right in my mouth. I'm gonna drink some more of this delicious Line and Kugel beer.
Yes,
Line and Kugel from Wisconsin.
And I will keep drinking this water. Aquafina water.
That's where our priorities are. Remember I said that I would drink more water this year?
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't happened yet. I had like a sip this morning and I gave up.
It's okay. It's just the first day. That's how it is. It's like, okay, tomorrow. And the next thing you know, like, tomorrow. And then tomorrow. And the next thing you know, it's 2021.
That's probably how it's going to happen. But I have beer, so we're okay. It has water in it.
There you go. Remember how I used to be on here like fucking with a bottle of Wicked?
Oh, yeah, that nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a girl beer.
Hey, you know what? I like what I like.
But you don't like Oprah.
I don't like Oprah. So
That for all you hipsters out there that think that Nas likes everything,
I don't like
they
Oprah.
don't.
I don't like J Lo. I don't like. I don't like. I don't like people that don't like Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah,
I don't like.
we flipped very quickly.
I don't like. Shit. I don't like people. Damn it. There's other stuff I don't like. I don't like Seinfeld.
See that's weird. I would think that you would.
Nope. Don't like Seinfeld.
But do you like Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I like the dude. I haven't really seen the show.
Larry David? That show is amazing.
Yeah, I've never really seen the show, but people are surprised that I don't like J Lo because I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm supposed to support my fellow Puerto Ricans, but I don't like J Lo. It's just
That's okay.
yeah, she's up there with Oprah. They're just too full of themselves.
I agree.
Yeah. She was the I guess Selena, that was cool, but that's it. Mm-hmm. Actually, she's not even gonna be like, she's gonna lose that spot too because Netflix has a Selena show coming and that chick looks even more like Selena, and yeah, so that's what we're all gonna be on this year.
True. I'll watch that. I'll buy that for $1.
Haha! If only I had like some kind of like GIF or something to play every time. Like a soundboard. I'll buy that for $1, for $1, for $1, for $1, for $1, for $1. Okay, everybody, make a remix now.
Weed.
Weed. Here are weed. So now that you guys know, we got 10 people here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Oh my God.
I know, right? This never happens. I don't know what to do now. I feel like I'm underdressed. Like I should have like
I know.
What's going on here?
It's amazing.
It is. I gotta stop wearing black because you don't know where my beard ends and my t-shirt begins.
No. It's just like this black mass.
I know, right? And then this mic is like covering the way, so I'm gonna put the mic over here so you can at least see. Like for the people listening, it doesn't matter, but
no. Well, bitch slapping the mic around matters because they can hear that.
Ooh, shit, my bad. I feel like I'm a green screen, but it's like a black screen, Like I'm just one layer.
You should have that I'm black song. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
What the hell? We went down to 4.
Fuck this.
I'm done. Speaking of black, I just found out on Twitter that Slash is half black.
You didn't know that?
I didn't. This whole time for 35 years, I thought Slash was a Latino.
What?
Yeah. No. He looked Latino to me.
He's Nubian.
He's British. I didn't even know British. He was British.
He's many things.
How did that like, was he was born in Britain, but did he come to the US or something? Because I don't think Axl is British. So
I don't know.
How did Guns N' Roses happen now?
He's a British American. Mm-hmm. He was born in Hampstead, London, England.
That's right.
Wow.
You see? Blew my mind. Blew my damn mind.
Says his mother moved to Los Angeles for work. When Slash was around 5 years old, he and his father joined his mother in Los Angeles. So, yeah, that's plenty of time to get rid of an accent.
Okay.
Especially at that age.
Okay, it all makes sense. And then somewhere down the road, he met Axel, and bam.
And that dude sounds like cats in heat. Meow.
Everybody has their own kind of voice. No need to knock. Like, what was that one chick? Macy Gray, remember her?
Ew.
Yeah. She was a thing. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away. Like, that was a thing. I was like, what the
Oh my god. And her videos were the worst. That was the best impression ever. That was like surpassing Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Totally didn't expect that.
Clearly, I trained that shit when I was a kid. That's all I heard. I can't think of any other song she did except that one.
She's on the Spider-Man soundtrack.
Was she now?
Yeah, because she was on the movie.
She did pop up, didn't she?
Yes, and it was stupid.
I try. Okay. No. I think I saw her. Did I see her live one time? I think I did.
But
Cause we have not like I went and paid for like fucking Macy Gray concerts. It's we have a
first row.
we have a thing every year here called Taste of Chicago, where they just it's this big party festival, some shit, whatever. It's downtown at Grand Park. What is Millennium Park now, kind of, and you basically just have all these food things there, you know. You go and you buy some fucking tickets, and then you go and you either have a taste, which is a little portion, or you have a whole meal, or whatever, stuff like that. So it's a big thing. It happens every year. Fucking fantastic. And then they have like a little concert there too. So that kind of stuff. The best time to go to that is during the week, though, when it's not as packed, because the weekend is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so it's been probably a couple years since I went to it, because you know I'm not free on the weekdays, and then when the weekend come, you're just like, I don't want to go anywhere, you know. You just don't want to go and deal with large crowds and shit like that, and
nope.
Nah, I'm old.
I'm like that all the time.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to deal with shit.
Everybody went out last night, and they're like, "Are you coming?" I was like, "Nope." I'm in the sand and wash my hair and do laundry, and that's what I did.
That's it.
That's all you need to do. Grown folk stuff.
Yeah, like last night, you know, New Year's Eve, you're thinking, you know, everybody's all about like, oh, I'm gonna party, blah, blah, get lit, la, la. You know what it was? Me and my girl chilling, watching shit. New Year's happened. Happy New Year's, baby. Happy New Year's. She knocked out. I watched a little bit martial arts movie. I knocked out. Bam.
Cool.
Happy New Year's, yo. It's the face. It's the face you make when that shit happens. It's great. But you should have like that behind you, like it's your entrance and shit. Just all that smoke. It's a fucking HammerofVenus has come into the ring. My gosh, he's gonna take them all down.
That and a confetti blaster. Just fuck my carpet all up.
There you go. Look, you see Rex. All Rex did was literally sat in the crib. That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
Just sit in the crib. Happy New Year, and continue on.
Amen.
All that matters to me is to be with, you know, my peeps around that time, which was my girl, my mom. That's it. That's all I needed. Bam. Happy New Year. Go back to work the following day.
Yes. fuck going out. I agree. It's overrated.
Though I did find
People are
out.
mean.
I did find out that there was this cool ass fucking fireworks downtown, and I was like, well, had I known, I wouldn't have gone. But had I known, there probably was a chance I could have gone.
That's true.
Maybe. You know, Chicago, it's not like New York where they have all that fucking spectacle and shit like that, but
The time change was weird because, like, 2020, I just immediately think of what I was doing 20 years ago. And especially on New Year's, like, when the clock struck or whatever, I was like, man, I was doing finger stuff with the girl 20 years ago. Oh, it was a good time. Like, from there to there, like, what has changed? It's a lot.
I don't know what I was doing 20 years ago, man. But it was a younger me. I don't think I started MWE yet. I was just me.
Were you still doing the wrestling stuff?
20 years ago, was I still doing wrestling? I don't know. What year was it 20 years ago?
2000.
Oh yeah, duh. 2000. Well then, yes. That's what I was doing.
I'm high and drunk, and you're like, don't know math.
I don't. You threw numbers at me, and I'm like, oh, what was 20 years ago?
Numbers.
Well, that's fucking recorded and saved into history now.
Into the smoke.
Thanks, everybody.
As
Yeah,
it
2000.
happened.
I was in high school. I think the XPW was around, and we were just wrestling in my basement on Fridays and Saturdays.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Were
was.
you driving yet?
No.
Wow.
I
I got that. I can be either.
I wasn't driving yet. I think. Was this the year that I started liking somebody in high school and wasted like most of my damn fucking high school time trying to get with?
Probably.
So. Yeah. That was a stupid younger me.
It happened.
With so much hope.
We were all stupid at 20 years ago. Most of us are still stupid.
Most of us are still stupid. There's a handful. A handful is still stupid.
Yes.
So, everybody in the machine room, let's try not to be stupid in 2020.
Read a book. Or write a book.
Write a book. There
That's
you go.
what I'm doing. I'm not good at reading, so I wrote a book. Which, by the way, I don't talk about it a lot, but to give everybody an update, it's in the editing phase. I do have editors now, so
oh, shit.
Congrats to me, I guess. So I been going through revising and like stuff that they tell me. Then I go in and I change it. So that's where it's at. Once it's through that phase, then I'm going to apply to get an agent to help me sell the book. That's where it's at.
And then it's going to be at Barnes & Noble. And then y'all have to go get it.
I just want to like walk past it at Walmart or something and be like, I made that. That's my name. Because I had thought about going under like a pen name. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck that. I want all the credit.
There you go.
If you'd be like, that bitch from high school, I'm like, yes. This stupid bitch wrote a book.
You said Walmart, so I'm just picturing like the weirdest fucking people looking at your book.
That's true. The people of Walmart are fucking crazy.
Just
some dude in like a tutu and like a Freddy Krueger sweater, like, I'm gonna check this book out.
I don't get it. Like, what is it about Walmart that attracts the weirdest fucking people?
I saw a guy today, a white dude with an afro, and he was with a woman that was skinnier than Olive Oil from Popeye. It was like, you can't make this shit up. You just can't. And it was a nice fro.
Well, at
It's
least
like,
it
wow,
was.
respect.
At least the fro was on point.
It was on point. It was, I admired it from afar a couple times.
Should have tapped him, been like, "Nice fro, bro."
Can I touch it?
No, one time we were at Walmart and damn it, what was this dude? There was this guy. He just had this hair. It just made no sense. I forgot how it was. I'm just picturing like a long, very long mullet, but it was just something specific about it. Like the top was something specific, and then the rest was just a long ass damn hair in the back. But I don't remember what it was. But let's just say that yes, Walmart does attract the weirdest fucking bunch.
Yes. And for people that don't know, I work for a company that works for Walmart. So I'm in Walmart every day.
Ooh.
And you see the weirdest, most fucked up people.
See, this is when you gotta sneak in those pics.
I never think of it in the moment. I'm always just like amazed, and I stand there and I stare at them and I'm like, is this happening right now? And then they're gone. And then I'm like, I should have took a picture. I did take a picture of the lady that stuck like her whole body inside the dairy freezer and just started screaming hello until somebody helped her.
I remember this.
That was funny. That bitch I took a picture of.
Oh shit! Wait! I recently went. There was something that happened there. See, I don't remember. God damn it, man! These moments that happened, I don't remember. There was something that happened. I was like, yeah, that was interesting. No,
But you don't remember?
I don't remember. So, for future, like future conversations, I will keep going to Walmart and have a notepad with me and just jot down things that happened.
Is that the website still up? The People of Walmart?
Oh, I don't see why not. What is it? People of Walmart? Or People of Walmart?
Peopleofwalmart.com. Yep, it's still there.
Look at that.
Oh my god. The first one, the old dude in a dress wearing a Santa hat. You can't make this shit up, man. I'm putting this in the chat room so everybody can see this dude.
Do you think these people are just like they want to be on here? So they just go over there dressed up as weird as they get?
I don't know that half of these people even know what the internet is. And he's got a list. He came prepared. He has a list.
Well, that's Santa Claus. That's why.
In drag.
Yes. You know Santa Claus transcends genders.
Yes, and the dude wearing the thong.
That's one of Santa Claus' little helpers.
Oh my god, you can't make this up. Buffalo Bill. Oh my god. Okay, that's as far as I go. But yes, the website's still there, people.
Jesus. And the thing is that
it's fucking easy.
There's two here in the city, right? Outside the city, of course, there's a lot. There's two in the city. The first one was like smack dab in the hood. So you see the best of the best when it comes to the hood's craziest people.
That's like the fucking creme de la creme.
Yes.
Mwah. Like racism in the South. It's just mwah.
And then you see there's another one that's a little bit more up north. Still Chicago, but that area is more Latino. Mm-hmm. So you see the best of the best when it comes to like the Mexican Americans. You know?
Nice.
And I swear I think this is one moment when I went to the one over here and like smack dab in the hood. And I was just standing by the entrance area, and then there was this 3 white people came in, and the look on one of the faces was just like, you know? I was just like, did she just like, is she like in complete traumatized or something, or worried and stuff? Like she doesn't know where the fuck she just walked into. Like, did they come for the holidays and then they were just like, holy shit.
I love it.
That's the weirdest stuff.
That's funny. Yeah, like I think the worst one I've ever been in was in the ghetto no, there's 2, and they can compete for each other. One in the ghetto in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the one on the east side of town in Austin. They were like Bluebell winners, like just awful.
It's just great because it doesn't matter where or which Walmart. They all go there. They all migrate there.
That's why I wish we had a Target, so I didn't have to see them.
Oh yeah, Target now just attracts the like.
It's classy.
Yeah, the classiest of fucking people, which I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, Target wasn't like that. Now it's like the classiest of fucking people.
There was a divide at some point, and Target took all the good people.
That's why I'd rather go to Target all the time now.
If we had one, I would go there. And if I in a town that has a Target, I'll go there. Like when I go to El Paso, I'll go to Target.
You sound like you were about to do like a commercial. In a town that has a Target, you will go there. Keanu Reeves stars in. Shit.
I totally give that a thumbs up. I keep staring at that. I bought this today. It's that new Kit Kat Duos with the mint and the chocolate.
I did not know that existed.
Yeah, it's like new.
Okay, so you gotta take a bite right here live on the Machine Room podcast, and then in depth tell us how it smells, tastes, feels, everything.
It smells like a York peppermint patty so far.
Okay.
Or those mints that you get from Olive Garden. That's totally what it smells like. But it's much bigger. That's what she said. Okay. I break my stuff, so don't judge me.
Here you go. She gave us the thumbs up.
I like it.
She likes it.
It's totally like those mints from Olive Garden.
So it's Kit Kat Olive Garden.
Pretty much. And it has like a wafer cookie on the inside. And it's delicious.
Oh, shit.
And the dark chocolate's not bitter. It's like a sweetened dark chocolate. It's nice.
So the dark chocolate hasn't gone through shit yet. It still lives life.
It doesn't taste like earwax.
Okay. And you got this where?
Walmart. I saw it when I was leaving. I was like, I have to have one of those.
All right, so there you go. Go to Walmart, meet some crazy ass people, and walk out with a Kit Kat Duos.
Yes, because I said so.
I'll go to your local Target and demand them.
If Target doesn't have these, they're fucking insane. They're delicious.
I mean, they still got classy people, so.
Classy people doing classy shit, buying stupid stuff.
Yep. But that's how I like it.
Oh shit, my registration is coming up. That means I've had my car for a year.
There you go. Congratulations.
Good job.
Having a vehicle and getting around. That's how you do things.
I'm a Benz owner from 1 year.
I think about people who don't have vehicles and don't get around. I'm like, how? But then they don't have to pay insurance and all that shit.
I was just thinking that, but the other way around. And I was like, I congratulate everybody that has a Benz because everybody should own one.
Yeah? Didn't you waste a lot of money on that?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Do you not spend so much money on it?
Well, that's just because it's a used car. But I don't have like payments and shit. I own my car.
Well, at least you got that. I still have maybe a year left to pay my ride.
That's cool.
Can't wait. And then I'll probably just drop it off to my mom's and then I go work on a new car.
What are you going to get?
Oh, something on the, I guess I want to say like a SUV type kind of car. Just because
Like a small SUV?
Cause I want to, you know, I there's something for the road trips, you know, something a little bit bigger, spacious. Right. You know,
get a Benz.
No, okay, I'll be fine. I think I'll pass up on the Benz. They got a Benz SUV.
They do.
I'm gonna get a Tesla. There, I said it.
Okay, that's dope as fuck.
No, I can't. Fuck out of here. There's no way I could get a Tesla. No way in hell. I don't got money like that. Unless Kit Kat Duo support us, then maybe we could get Teslas. Teslas all around.
I would totally do that. I would give them a 5-minute commercial before every fucking episode if we got Teslas.
Your commercial would be just pure and simple. It's like, yes, I like it. It's like Olive Garden, and then Olive Garden want a piece of you.
I would give them props too because I like Olive Garden, but I like Chipotle more.
Chipotle is good. We're over here just talking about food. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if we're making you hungry and such. We're just talking about food. Look, it's the first day of 2020.
It's the first of the month.
Wake up. It's the first of the decade, and we're hoping to have a great decade. And I just realized that this is the first year of the decade, and we're gonna go into the next stage of freaking consoles. So did the last consoles last 10 years? I think so, right?
Or so. Yeah, I had my 360 longer than that.
Yeah.
I still have it. Still works.
Yeah, mine's too. Well, it works. The tray is a little bitch, but it still works.
Yeah.
So.
I've had no repairs done to it.
I still have
my controller. Fuck you though.
I still have the first Xbox, and that still works beautifully.
Nice.
No issues. None. Xbox. We got that. We got fucking movies going in. I didn't know there was a Legally Blonde 3 coming out this year. No idea.
With what's her face?
Yep.
With Reese Witherspoon?
Yep.
Wow. They're doing fucking sequels for everything.
There's a Snake Eyes movie.
I saw a commercial for, I don't know what it was for, but it had the chick from Ghostbusters in it talking about Ghostbusters. It was for like QuickBooks or something.
I remember. I know what you're talking about because I saw some article that says Janine reprises her role in, well, the Janine from Ghostbusters in the commercial, whatever. And I was like, oh, really?
And I saw it last night and I was like, what the fuck? And then they played the Ghostbusters theme. I was like, that's awesome.
But then that also made me think, like, shouldn't Janine be in the new Ghostbusters theme? Because isn't it kind of canon that Egon and Janine get together? So,
but she fucked the lawyer in the second one.
Yeah, but she didn't end up with him. Because in the cartoons, they kind of hinted that she was into Egon. And then in Extreme Ghostbusters, they still had that going.
I don't know. Is the cartoons canon for the movies?
It's canon in my eyes.
It's non-canonical.
The fuck, canon in my eyes. It will always be canon. Like Ghostbusters, the game is definitely canonical.
And that is because they said so, and it has a bunch of people in it, and it continues the story from 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? When I explained canon to someone, it's like, yeah, this is canon, whatever. And then later down the road, he was like, wait, what's canon? I'm like, canon means it's canonical. It's like it's there. It's, you know, it's part of the whole whatever. And it's like, this whole time I thought canon meant like it was a company, and it was under that company. I'm like, no.
But it could, though.
No. So we should make a company, call it Canon, and just say like, this is canon. All this is canon.
We own everything, and then we'll buy Disney, and then we'll just
there you go.
Acquire shit.
So, have you seen Witcher yet?
I have not, but I saw a video compiled of all the times he says fuck, and it was amazing.
That alone should make you want to watch it.
It does. Plus, it's the guy that plays Superman, and that's amazing.
Of course. So if anybody here hasn't seen Witcher, please. It's a really good show. Check it out. It's worth your time.
What I did watch is the new season 8 of Letterkenny. So Danny and I watched that.
Danny's talking about if it's not canon, it's an icon. I went on to Hulu to look for some movie to watch, and then Letterkenny showed up on the list of like shows or something like that, whatever. And then there was a cartoon. I was like, the fuck, there's a cartoon of Letterkenny as well?
Yep. Letterkenny. It's when they were kids.
That blew up. Who knew?
That's my shit.
I know. Where's your Letterkenny t-shirts? Where's your Letterkenny tattoo?
I don't go that far.
No. If it's your shit, you gotta go that extra mile.
What I do want is a Letterkenny jersey.
Make it happen.
Yeah, new season is great. It dropped on the 27th. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on Hulu.
HammerofVenus loves Letterkenny, just to let you people know. If you didn't get that right now.
Yeah.
She loves the fuck out of Letterkenny.
But I still love Dexter and Sons of Anarchy as well.
Dexter was a very good show. I did not watch Sons of Anarchy.
You're dumb.
But I know of the damn intro song. It was a time period where I didn't care.
But you can watch it now.
I could.
That's what's so great about it. And you won't have to, like, do that thing where there's a cliffhanger and then you have to wait a year to find out. You can just be like, oh, boop, next episode.
And that's true. That's what I did with Breaking Bad. Ha-ha! Yep. But I got so much thing. Like, I just realized there's stuff stacking up on Netflix that I need to watch. So I'm trying to get through that. It's the new year, so you know you always gotta say like, okay, this year I'm gonna do stuff. I think the beginning of last year I said I'm gonna read more. I'm gonna read my comics. So we'll try that again and see if I could go through these damn comics.
That won't happen.
Yeah, we'll see. Cross our fingers. The Star Wars Marvel comics is restarting, which is not really restarting, but it's starting again at 1 because this time they're going to take place after Empire Strike Back. So the story
Wow.
of A New Hope and Empire Strike Back is done, and that's 75 issues. I
Wow.
stopped somewhere in the 50s, I think. So I have that
Did you
many.
stop at 55?
You know what? It'll be very funny if I did. It'll be
You should
very
check.
funny.
I'll wait.
So I gotta go ahead and grab all those, and I actually read them up to a point, so I probably have to redo it or whatever. But those were very good from what I read, and I want to read the rest and see what's good. I'm kind of excited for the new batch because this is the point that we're hoping they tell the story of how Maz Kanata got her hands on the fucking lightsaber.
And coincidentally, that's the name of the Gremlins 2 movie, the new batch.
There you go. And
Yeah,
to tie it up to that, Gremlins 2 is my favorite one. So,
my favorite too.
yeah. Oh,
One of
shit.
the rare times that the sequel's better than the original.
Gremlins 2 is that better sequel. Definitely. If you have a movie where it's so meta, it had freaking Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god. You know the part where, like, right before that, where the Gremlins are, like, tearing up the film, and then you just see them in the projector?
Yeah.
We had rented that when it came out to rent in VHS, and it scared the shit out of me. I thought they were inside the TV, and so I was, like, screaming for my mom, and she had to swear up and down that that wasn't real, and they weren't really in the TV. Because we had one of those old box TVs that they were like made of wood and everything, and we would have to clean it with furniture cleaner and all that. I was like, they're in there. They're in the TV.
If it had been this day and age, your mother would have gone and tried to sue the freaking rental place or the movie itself. But like, this movie scared my kids and blah blah, and I want a lawsuit.
It's so true.
That's the way of the
What
way
are
of
they?
America.
They're called. There's two different terms for parents like that. There's helicopter parents and snowplow parents, but it's the exact same thing.
Okay, you need to break down why they're called this and what does it mean.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe snowplow's worse than a helicopter parent. So helicopter or snowplow parent, it's like overprotective children that will fight tooth and nail against teachers and principals, and their kids always right, and they shield them from the world and anything that happens. Like even with college kids, I've seen that something happens and the mom or dad will go in and scream and fight and argue and stuff to get their kids their way. And I think that underlies a lot of problems with kids nowadays because they get out into the real world and they think that everything's going to go their way like that, and it don't.
It's
And
true,
then it's really shitty.
especially if the kid did wrong and yet the parents
Yep.
like, no, my son didn't do my. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Wasn't
no.
one of them that kid that raped that girl in college, and they were like, didn't put him in jail. They just like gave him this light sentence because they said he was so rich he wouldn't understand that he did wrong.
That guy's
That
just
pissed
stupid.
me off. I was
That
like,
guy's
that
just
kid
stupid.
needs to be doing like hard fucking prison time. That's ridiculous.
Now, I know you don't want me to start. I know you don't want me to be like characterizing race, but what race was he?
I don't know what race. We were talking about skin color. He was a white kid.
There you go. So white.
Because race is not skin color. That's pigmentation.
Excuse me for being. This what we're gonna start 2020.
Yes.
This is how we're gonna start 2020. Race
I'm going to
is
be like Jordy. I can't do it.
You almost had it.
Almost. My glasses are too big.
Okay, so that one was snowplow or helicopter.
It means the same thing, but I think if you were to divide them up, I would think that a snowplow is like an extreme of one of those parents. Like, there's like helicopter parent, and then there's like the really bad ones, and they would be snowplow. But that's just me. That's how I see it in my head. Like a helicopter parent would be like the ones that just overwatch them too much all the time, and then snowplow is like, get the fuck out of the way.
See, this is the thing I don't get with that kind of parent. Like, I don't know, man. Like, okay, I understand that you want to protect your child from bad things. You don't want them to get
Man.
get raised and whatever. I understand, there's like a certain age, like, okay, you don't watch this kind of stuff or whatever, this and that and stuff. Don't curse. But also, I know that doesn't help very much. Like, you can't close off someone so much from the world like that. There's ways. Look, I was raised with like no kind of like filter so much. So I watched like every movie with my parents.
I did too.
I know I cursed young and shit like that.
My mom taught us when and when not to swear.
Yeah, like, I was respectful. I didn't like fucking go crazy and shit like that. But my father one time, and I always say this, like, I think my introduction to anime, of course, there's a lot of things I introduced to anime, but like Japanimation, as that time was called, like the real like hardcore edgy kind of shit, was this movie called Wicked City. And
yes, I love that movie.
Yeah, so already. So the beginning is this, they're fucking, and then this pussy turns to like a fucking spider trap or whatever and shit like that. And
or the mouth.
Yeah, so the movie gets crazier and crazier. And this is around like Christmas time. So my father is putting on the Christmas tree, and he sees me and my friend watching this movie, and he's like, damn, what are you guys watching? I'm like, this is Japanimation, Dad. This is like animation from Japan. He's like, that's crazy. And then he just kept freaking putting on the Christmas tree. Like, he didn't stop me. He didn't like, hey, stop that shit or whatever, stuff like that. Like, he just let it happen, Like, I came out all right.
Yeah.
It's just, I've seen one of my friends, and they're raising up the kids, and like, okay, there's a way to raise a kid, because my brother, like, my nephew was like raised on video games, so that's all he did was play video game, and I'm like, okay, like, this kid needs to like at least go out, get some friends or whatever stuff. Like, his friends were just on the video games, and that made me worry, right? He's fine now, he's good. I'm hearing, because they don't live here anymore, they live like in fucking Nevada, but he's good, he's grown up. But my other friend, he raised their kids, and it's like, I don't think they get to play much video games. They're really controlled about what they watch. I don't know. There's like one of those things like where they're like really like raising them in a certain way.
Conservative?
Yeah, I guess. And I mean, I'm not there. I mean, I don't see them much, but from what I remember, it was very closed off. The kids are still very quiet when I see them. They're very shy, but I hear that, around other people, they're not. I don't know. It's just, everybody raised their way. At least they're good kids. They're not raised like little pieces of shit. But that's good though, because there are parents who should kind of be like that, because they, you meet their kids and their kids a little piece of shit. It's like, where's the control here?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, you can't be closed off that much. I know.
And then they fucking have them raised with like iPads and phones and shit, and they have no social skills, and they're all retarded.
All these kids are raised like that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then one time, the same friend, the kids was like either bored or something, or just crying, whatever. Not crying. I think they were just bored. And he was like, here's the phone. Watch this. And he put on The Walking Dead, and they're just looking at The Walking Dead. And I was like, I don't think you're supposed to show your kids. He's like, they're fine.
Watch murder.
Yeah,
learn it. Love it.
Watch zombies and whatnot. Have a good time. Have a good time.
Zombies.
I don't know how we got to that conversation, but oh my god, I got a new tat, So I want to scratch
Did you put lube on it?
it. Yeah.
Just slap it.
You're right. I want to scratch it badly, but I can't, so I'm just scratching around it.
That's what African American women do to their hair. It's usually like extensions or wigs, and you can't scratch it, so they're just patting the shit out of their food.
I said that earlier today too. I was like, here, slap it like they do to their weaves. For the longest, I didn't know that too. So a lot of.
That's what I do when like my hair is like curled or something, and I don't want to mess it up. You just pat the shit out of it.
Tap that shit.
Smack it. That hurt my head, by the way.
We are in 2020, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy that we're still doing this stuff. I'm happy that you guys are on this journey with us. We hit 24 episodes, okay? So this is literally 24 weeks that we have done this, and we're having a ball. We're hanging out. We're here. There's literally us hanging out every week, and we want you to be a part of it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for also following us if you are on Twitter and Twitch. Once again, remember HammerofVenus. She's on Twitter and Twitch. And me, Naztradamix. I'm on Twitter. And now my Twitch is my name. So easy for you to find me. And this is the Machine Room Podcast. We're going to keep doing this shit. We're going to still be here. We're going to still talk about shit every week. We're going to still talk about how Rise of Skywalker is a freaking fun, legit, gangsta-ass Star Wars movie. We're going to talk about how John Wick is the greatest freaking action trilogy of our time. At least
of all time.
Yes. And especially the last. Did you see that little post? Little tweet I retweeted. It was like last decade gave us 3 John Wick movies.
Yes.
And it's true. And it changed the game after that. So, yeah. Anything else you want to say?
Find us at machineroompodcast.com. And if you don't like video, listen to us on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts.
So she's basically saying if you don't like looking at us, you can just listen to us.
Why did Google just come on? Google, go to sleep.
No.
Fake bitch.
You are all going to die down here.
And Kit Kat, give us money.
Yes.
Kit Kat duos. Delicious.
Lifetime supply of duos, even after lifetime supply, because we know it's not going to be around for long. So
no.
Yes.
Because it's too delicious, and anything I like gets taken away.
Damn, that's kind of... That got deep.
You should see all the posts I have to like Taco Bell and McDonald's. I'm like, bring this shit back.
No, they can't, because anything they have that they take away is for a reason, so it doesn't kill you.
I want to die that way.
That's
if
why
I died from eating a Santa Fe beef gordita, I'd be so happy.
I think that's why they keep the McRib just a seasonal shit.
Fat people just be like...
Yup. Then they die, and they're like lawsuits up their ass.
Heart disease.
But hopefully a super high consumption of Machine Room Podcast doesn't kill you people. So be back here next week. We love y'all. And completely stay badasses, eh?
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. More like sayonara, isn't it?
Yes, sayonara.